A warm greeting. Today is Sunday, July 7th, 2024. This is meteorologist Ruben Garcia. At the time of recording this video, it is 5 p.m. local time in East Texas, where there are now less than 12 hours until the center of circulation of Tropical Storm Beryl possibly makes landfall as a Category 1 hurricane. Therefore, it is important for residents from the city of Houston to Corpus Christi to already be in a safe place over the next 24 hours, as weather conditions will continue to deteriorate this afternoon and evening. As predicted, Tropical Storm Beryl is undergoing a strengthening process, although maximum sustained winds remain at 65 miles per hour. We are seeing some signs of strengthening, and it is very likely that it will rapidly intensify as it approaches the coast tonight. This is why it is projected to reach Texas with maximum sustained winds between 85 to 90 miles per hour. When the center of circulation makes landfall in Texas, the right side of the circulation will be over the city of Houston, where they will experience some tropical storm force winds and some hurricane force gusts. Additionally, remember that this cyclone will bring a lot of rain to eastern Texas and Arkansas. So not only does the wind pose a risk, but also the expected flooding across eastern Texas and Arkansas. Later, I will show you the various expected impacts, including accumulated rainfall, maximum wind gusts, storm surge, and the potential for tornadoes and severe storms near the city of Houston and surrounding areas. In the infrared satellite image, we can see that Tropical Storm Beryl has gradually started to develop some thunderstorm bands that are beginning to surround the center of circulation, which are definite signs of strengthening. However, during the morning, it was still having some issues due to dry air that was entering the circulation. But when we look at the Doppler radar animation, we can see that the bands are beginning to close around the center of circulation, and soon the dry air will no longer be an impediment. Additionally, over the next 12 hours, the center of circulation will move over ocean surface temperatures that are extremely hot. And we also have an upper-level wind current located to the northeast of the circulation, providing good ventilation for the cyclone to continue strengthening. Therefore, the forecast indicates that it should strengthen to a Category 1 hurricane before making landfall. In fact, look at the projection of how it will look in the infrared satellite image according to the GFS model just before making landfall. If we compare this image with what we currently have, the cyclone will definitely make landfall much stronger than it is at this moment. Let's see exactly where the center of circulation is expected to make landfall and at what time. For example, here we have the GFS model projection estimating that the center of circulation will make landfall southwest of the city of Houston, with maximum sustained winds of 90 miles per hour around 2 a.m. on Monday. This represents a Category 1 hurricane. Additionally, we have the European model projection, which also has the center of circulation making landfall to the south-southwest of Houston, with maximum sustained winds of 93 miles per hour, making landfall around 4 a.m. The German model continues to be the most aggressive, projecting a Category 2 hurricane when it makes landfall in Texas. And although this scenario currently seems very unlikely, it cannot be ruled out that it will strengthen more than anticipated. The German model also projects landfall around 4 a.m. on Monday. As we can see in this animation, the center of circulation is expected to continue a path over eastern Texas, so tropical storm force winds will affect the eastern and northeastern parts of the state, while hurricane force winds will remain near where the center of circulation makes landfall, and will likely affect sectors south and west of Houston. Here we have the expectation of the strongest winds. You can see that just south of Houston and along the coast, hurricane force winds between 75 to 80 miles per hour are expected. Further inland, north of Houston, winds between 65 to 75 miles per hour, and for eastern and northeastern Texas, winds between 50 to 60 miles per hour. In addition to the wind, we are quite concerned about the anticipated rainfall accumulations over the next 36 hours. Models continue to project that between 4 to 8 inches of rain will fall, with some places possibly reaching 10 to 12 inches of rain. Therefore, significant flooding is expected across eastern Texas, particularly in the city of Houston. So if you live in a flood-prone area, please relocate to a safe place. Here we see the watches and warnings that remain active. We have a hurricane warning extending from south of Houston to Corpus Christi, while the inland counties remain under a tropical storm warning. In addition to wind and rain, remember that storm surge is expected, with projections increasing this afternoon. Now between Houston and Palacios, storm surge is expected to be between 4 to 7 feet high, while from Houston to the Louisiana border, storm surge is expected to be between 3 to 6 feet high. For Corpus Christi, between 2 to 4 feet. As the circulation moves just south and southwest of the city of Houston, there is a risk of severe storms and the possibility of tornadoes tonight, Sunday, and Monday morning. So stay tuned to National Weather Service bulletins. Well, that's all for this forecast update. The next video will be recorded early in the morning. However, the center of circulation is already expected to have made landfall in Texas, so the time for preparation for residents of eastern Texas is ending. So please stay in a safe place at least until Monday afternoon. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to share it with friends and family. Goodbye.